Hey guys, today is February 25th, Sunday. We've started a little work on the nose. Let me show y'all what we've gotten done so far. So, we have got the valence completely set up. We put pop ribbon in it. It's gonna have to come back off, so we use black pop ribbons. We built the first part of the nose, and then the filler panel will go here, and then hood. So that's what we're working on now. I'll put y'all on time lapse for the next piece. Okay guys, so right here we are building the piece to go over the top of the aluminum frame. Pretty much the filler piece the end of the filler piece goes, and then the start of the hood goes under the end of the filler piece, and that pretty much holds them together. So that's what we're building right now. Is I'm peeling the plastic off of it now. So we're fixing to pop ribbon it on there. Hey guys, so y'all can only see my dad in that video, or hyper in the time lapse. I didn't think that I was gonna be over there that far. So we have a filler piece in and a filler piece in up here. This is so it'll catch the hood. And then this one down here is so our filler panel that goes right here will slide in. Will slide in there. So the reason we put a filler panel right here where it'll come in and out, we bolted on so we can wash the radiator, and then we can wash all up in there. Just makes it really easy on wash day, and so that's why we do that. So next thing that we're going to be doing is the filler panel. So that'll be this, so it'll just be one big piece of sheet metal, and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay guys, so right now we are building the filler panel. It takes us a while to build this because of the lip that we put on it for the hood to go underneath it. So like I was saying, it's pretty much just a big piece of sheet metal. So that's what we're working on. Okay guys, so we got the filler panel done. So like I said, it was gonna slide in here, and then the hood is gonna slide up into there. So this is getting held on by body bolts instead of pop rivets, so it's easier to wash the car, get all the mud up in here. So now we're gonna move on to building the side panels, which will be, it'll go from about here all the way up. So I'll put you on time lapse for that. Okay guys, so I forgot to put you on time lapse, but we have one nose side panel done. Let me show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. We added this this little fin right here because it's just something new that we're doing this year. No particular reason that we're doing it. Right now, Daddy's cutting the other side, so it's a little bit different over here because the tire is going to be turned a lot more that way. So let me put you on time lapse. Okay, guys. So right now we are building the side panel for the driver's side. It takes us a little while for this because it's just such a small piece. Like right now, we are B-rolling it so nobody gets cut, or pretty much a tire gets cut. You never want that, so we try to keep as little sharp spots on our cars, just so it'll help everybody and the car. So that's what we're building right now. It takes us a little while because there's a certain way that we like to do it. Daddy's really strict on how it looks, which I don't blame him because it comes out looking really good. Okay guys, so we have got this side panel on the nose. So the front part of, okay guys, so we got the side panel on the nose. The front nose is complete now. Well, it is somewhat complete. So I'm gonna explain this to y'all. So the front nose piece, so the valence down here, the blue piece, we ordered blue and fluorescent orange, flow orange, like the chassis color. So we bought that from Dominator. We got orange in and not flow orange, so we're waiting for that to come in. So I was talking about black rivets. We got it set up on black rivets right now. So whenever the other plastic come in, we're gonna see which one goes better with this car and put it on here, and then this will still fit on my dad's car if we don't go with this one. So that's why we done it. And so that's why we have some black pop rivets here and there.
So they gotta come out anyway.
Yeah, they have to come out anyway. So and then we're about to run out of pop rivets, so that's always good. It's a Sunday, so we can't run to our speed shop. So that sucks. So that's why we've been using the black rivets here and there. So like I said, front nose is done. Looks good. We so this is the filler panel right here. This is the bottom of the nose. And then valence. So this part doesn't come out. This part does come out. And that comes out for it making it easier to wash the car. This lip right here lets this slide in. And then up here we built a lip into the filler panel itself for the hood to slide in. So everything pretty much stays together. It slides in really easy. So next thing we're going to move on to is going to be the hood. So that's a big piece of sheet metal. So we're probably going to end up with a full sheet of metal on the table. So we will start working on that. Okay guys, so we have the hood built. We're still going to put side panels on it. We're fixing to build a riser back here. So it's in there how we want it. The filler panel is bolted on. So that's one more thing that we have out of a part of it done to get out of the way. So we're fixing to start doing side panels or the riser for back here. So I'll probably turn this back on either in a time lapse or whenever we're done. Okay guys, so we have both side panels done and put on there. We cut the air cleaner hole. Daddy, what are you doing right now?
Well, I'm trying to, what I call easy edge the hole, basically fold it over so it doesn't cut anybody when they're taking the hood on and off. And yes, I have a bead roller, but I'm not comfortable doing it on the bead roller, so any pliers have done, this will be 5th body that I've done it on this year, so we'll just keep doing what we're doing so we don't mess up and get them fixed up.
Yeah, so we have the hood made. I didn't video anything after that last video. We have the riser on there, so it'll work. But put the air cleaner back on. We took the air cleaner stud out right here so we could build the hood, and then we put the hood back on, we put the stud back in, hood back on, and then pretty much we hit the hood where the stud was to make a little dent into the sheet metal, so we knew where to cut the hole at. And then so we drilled a hole for that, and then we took the top of the air cleaner off, traced it around the sheet metal, and cut that. And then my dad right now is pretty much rolling the edges so we don't get cut. Try to take the hood off, because if you don't have 2 people, you grab it by the air cleaner hole and pretty much pick it up from there. So that's why he does it. So we're fixing to put the hood on. I'll video us putting the hood on. Guys, so my dad just got finished rolling it, so as you can tell, nobody's gonna get cut. There's the rolls right there. After he got it with the pliers, he beat it down with the hammer, so we're gonna go ahead and put it on the car. Hood's on it. So this is what we've done today. We pretty much built the whole nose. So we have the side panels for the nose. We have the, I guess,
lower
filler. This is the filler piece. Valence is on, or well, temporarily, if that's the one that we're gonna use. Hood, side panels for the hood, both sides, and then the riser back here. We done 1.5 inch riser back there. So that's all done. So pretty much nose is done. We have just one bolt hole for the bumper right now, because if we're not using that, if we drill the other bolt hole, it'll go through the plastic, and we don't know if it'll work for the other car if we don't use this nose. So that's why we only have one. So nose is done. Are we calling it a night?
Pretty much, the body is pretty much finished, other than hood pins. We gotta put the hood pins on it. And we got one more body brace that I want to add, and we're gonna be pretty much completed body work. So tomorrow we'll complete the body work, and then we'll go into fine tuning the setup, leading the brakes, pretty much get it ready to hit the racetrack at this point. I mean,
yeah, so
we're gonna have to bleed the brakes a little. He had a little trouble with the brakes when he drove it over here.
Yeah, in the last video I talked to y'all about the brakes, how they were there but they weren't how they needed to be. I had to go all the way to the floor to get a little bit. You don't want it like that. So that's the main thing, or well, big thing that we have to do is set up. Everything after this is big. We have everything that he mentioned, and then we have to wire a couple things. So we're gonna wire. I have a helmet blower that I had since I got it, because we ran like a 30 lap race, and it was, I think, last year, and that's whenever it was really hot. And I barely could get out of the car. They had to get me out the car because I just was so exhausted. So we got that to try to help me. So that's one thing that we're gonna have to wire up. That's why, if y'all notice, there's 2 accessory switches. One's for the helmet blower, and then another one is for another thing that we're not gonna tell y'all about until we get it. It's gonna be pretty cool if we can get it to work. So will y'all please like, share, subscribe. I think last I looked we were at 161 subscribers. So thank y'all. I think that's 6 more than we had yesterday whenever I posted a video. So y'all please keep on sharing it to all your friends, getting them to like and subscribe. So we'll catch y'all on the next one.